everyone, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us today in Ossining. Gosh, it feels like this is the first thing I've done in months and months, so I'm glad we could be together today to kick off the start of Ossining Briarcliff's EnergySmart HOMES program. The program is a collaboration between Sustainable Westchester, the village and town of Ossining, and the village of Briarcliff, and together we will be working to educate the community about what they can do to lower their carbon emissions from their homes. A lot of people don't realize that our homes are actually generating a huge amount of our carbon emissions, and together we can change the way we heat and cool our homes and the way they're insulated to make them more energy efficient. So in the interest of time, I'll just talk about what Sustainable Westchester is, and then we'll kick it off with our acclaimed speaker. So Sustainable Westchester is a nonprofit consortium of Westchester County local municipalities facilitating effective collaboration, resulting in sustainability initiatives and cutting-edge innovation. It's our goal to bring socially responsible, environmentally sound, and economically viable solutions to create resilient, healthy, and vibrant, sustainable communities. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us today, and let's kick off our speakers. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I guess I'll do this too. Yeah, we're so excited to be here today with our partners, the Village of Ossining, the Village of Briarcliff, the Town of Ossining, all coming together. And we also have our great sustainability committee. Our Green Ossining and Sustainable Briarcliff are here today, and they're going to be partnering with us to really try to get the word out to our community members about the benefits of changing your heating and cooling systems to ones that are more energy efficient. We've been doing so much good work here in Ossining, from offering people electric vehicle charging stations and changing over our fleets and introducing electric vehicles to our fleets. We have our food scrap recycling program here today at the farmers market, and it's always available for all of the residents of Briarcliff and Ossining in Cedar Lane Park every day. And we're hoping to continue, and we also are part of the Community Choice Aggregation Program, and these have all been initiatives that have been basically started through Sustainable Westchester, and the local communities that are all members partner with them to gain efficiencies, not only in making these things easier for us to purchase and include in our offerings to our residents, but also obviously to improve the environment. And that's the ultimate goal. We know that we only have this one Earth, and we need to make sure that we protect it. January 28th, we're going to have a webinar that's available to everybody online starting at 7:30 p.m. And that's going to be an opportunity for people to learn about the contractors that we're partnering with through EnergySmart HOMES, so that people can find out what the best fit would be for their home, whether it's an air pump system or geothermal. What is it that they can do to improve the efficiency of the heating and cooling systems in their own home, and also make them more comfortable and save money while they do it? So we think this is a great program. We're very excited to partner with our communities and our sustainability committees, and I am going to turn it over to the mayor of the Village of Ossining, Rico Levin.
7, the event's at 7.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's 7 p.m. start on Thursday evening.
Thank you, everybody. Good morning, everybody, on this cold, windy day in the Village of Ossining. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I want to welcome everybody here, but most importantly, I echo the supervisor's words. In addition, I want you to remember these numbers. In the Village of Ossining, it's 26,000 residents. The number 70 should be important. More than 70% of our houses were built before 1970s, which means that on a windy day like this, the houses are not as efficient as they should be. Here is an opportunity for us to join with our neighboring communities, Sustainable Westchester, who we have partnered with for years, and for every one of our residents, contact Sustainable Westchester, look at their website, and really learn how you can help reduce your costs, reduce the different types of technologies that you use. They have many tools. I am personally a big fan. I have looked at their website regularly, and we hope that you look to change your home in the way energy efficiency is in each and every one of your home and in your neighborhoods. And if you have people who need language help, because in our village we have that, this wonderful organization and the communities have the ability to help you via language help in Spanish. So welcome everybody. Please, please, please think about this as being the year of really improving the technologies in your home, and to help all of our children as we go forward with environmental issues. Have a great day, and I think the next speaker is even better.
Okay, so next up we have Ned Midgley, who's a trustee for the Village of Briarcliff, and we're so excited again to partner with all our local.
Thanks, David. Just a couple of words on behalf of the mayor and the fellow trustees of Briarcliff. Express our support for the Village of Boston and for this initiative. One of the things that Briarcliff has done recently is we've been rewriting some of our codes, and one of the things, or two things in the codes that are actually in terms of solar power. In our code, previously a roof was only allowed to be covered 30% by solar power. At this point in time in the code, it's closer to 100%. And then one of the other things that we did, we have someone comes in and invests in commercial property in Briarcliff. Typically a tax increase comes along with that. We've proposed a phase-in for that property tax increase for capital improvements, and that would probably include solar and other types of heating systems. So there are some structural things that can be done to assist this effort, which we're all in support of. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Trustee Midgley. And next up we have Dorian Burden, who's here representing Green Ossining today, and she's one of our many wonderful volunteers that often comes down to the farmers market and helps with food scrap collective. So thank you, Dorian.
We at Green Ossining are a team of citizens who are committed to reducing emissions. So we're delighted to be able to support and promote the EnergySmart HOMES initiative. Climate change is a global issue, but it needs to be addressed community by community and household by household. So we will be the outreach part of this initiative, helping our fellow citizens out, encouraging them to take part in this, answering questions, getting them in touch with the right people. And this happens to coincide with another initiative that we are launching, which is something that can help people in their households to track their carbon footprint. We have just gone live with an app that people can download onto their phones or computers. It's called the Cure 100 Carbon Tracker, and people can actually look and see to measure their carbon footprint and then track how they're doing to help them make those decisions in their lives, in their heating, in their food use, in their transportation, that can help them to reduce emissions for all of us. Thank you. We have a table, and there will be questions, answered at that table each week.
Thank you so much. And Susie Ross, who chairs Green Ossining, has been instrumental in bringing many of these initiatives to our attention, and also have been so helpful in really helping to get the word out to our community about these wonderful programs. And I do want to add that both the village and town of Ossining did adopt resolutions to recognize Ossining 100 as part of Cure 100. Cure stands for Communities United to Reduce Emissions, 100%. So we're excited to be part of that. And next up we have Padma Sridhar, who's here from the Briarcliff Sustainability Committee, and has been a critical partner to this effort for EnergySmart Homes as well. Come on up, Deb.
Thanks, Dana. So I'm here representing the Briarcliff Sustainability Committee. This is a completely volunteer organization. We came together around 3 years ago we thought this was a great way to engage with our community and with neighboring towns on environmental issues. We started out with the reusable bag initiative and food scraps collection. But now we are super excited to partner with Green Ossining and Sustainable Westchester on the EnergySmart HOMES program. We were really startled to hear that the combined zip codes of Ossining and Briarcliff, we have some of the highest greenhouse gas emissions in the whole Westchester County. And Briarcliff is the biggest resident as well. So we think it's really important for residents to understand all the options that they have to reduce their household emissions of greenhouse gases. So we are happy to partner with you guys. To get started.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. And again, this is launching this Thursday, January 28th at 7 p.m. And the best way to find it is to go to sustainablewestchester.org. Is that how we find it, Maria? Okay. And if you look on sustainablewestchester.org, there will be a link to go to the Zoom webinar that will be starting on at 7 p.m. Thursday, January 28th. If you missed that and can't make it, we're going to have hopefully another event on February 23rd, starting at 6 p.m. And that'll be a great opportunity for everybody to learn about the contractors who are going to be working with us, whether geothermal or air pump system works best for your home, what you can do, how much you can save, what kind of incentives and rebates are going to be available for you, as well as how your home can actually be more comfortable, and again, how you can save energy and reduce carbon emissions all at the same time. We hope that you'll participate in all of these different types of initiatives with Ossining and with Briarcliff, because it's only if we all work together, only by working together, can we actually start to shift and make change and reduce the impacts of climate change and save our Earth. So we hope that you guys will all partner with us. If you have questions, we'll take questions from the press for any of us right now. So go for it. Any questions?
Just wanted to find out about the process of someone, I guess that will go on the webinar that we went over, but if the homeowners is interested in signing up,
Yes.
How does it progress to sign up to actual?
Okay, and I'm going to bring Lauren Broyce on for that. Lauren Broyce from Sustainable Westchester, who's working on this program, is going to talk a little bit more about the details from how do you get from idea to actual installation. Okay?
Okay, so the process is simple. For people to sign up, they can come to the webinar to figure out what type of system might be best for them. But if you're still feeling confused or you need some extra help, just give us a call at the office and we'll step through some questions to learn more about your home and point you in the right direction for a certain technology. And I could just talk for a second. If you have existing ductwork in your home, you might be a better candidate for geothermal. If you've always wanted to have central air in your home, hey, maybe it's a good time to think about geothermal. If there's a really cold room in your house that you never warm up, an air source heat pump might be good for you. If your whole house has uneven temperatures or it's really expensive to heat in the wintertime, you might benefit from insulation or energy efficiency. So we can step through questions, and the process is basically figure out what's right for you, and then we'll get you signed up for a home energy assessment. The assessments are free or reduced cost, and a contractor will come out to the home and do an assessment of your existing systems and to see what your home could benefit from. From that point on, the contractor will then give you a proposal about what measures might be best in your home. And they'll also give you a cost savings analysis, so you'll be able to know how quickly will your investment be able to pay off based off of the measures that you implement. And then there's some good checks and balances in place. So when someone has that home energy assessment, the contractor will be doing some mathematical diagnoses to see how much energy savings can be done. And the important thing about that is after you do the work, they'll be testing that again to make sure they achieve the energy savings that was promised you. And there's a lot of different programs the state and our utilities offer, and federal incentives as well. So the contractors can help align that for you, and we can also give you that information, because it's certainly, there's a lot of layers there. We want to make sure that homeowners can maximize their rebates and incentives. And we have spent a lot of time talking about homeowners today, but if there's people out there that are living in apartments and perhaps participating in heat or SNAP assistance, there is a program called Empower that can give someone up to $10,000 worth of free home energy upgrades, and that's for people living in apartments or homes. And yeah, there's additional incentives, but we can talk about it and we'll get everything lined up for you. That was a long answer. Any other questions?
Is there funding from a organization like sometimes NYSERDA gets involved in these kinds of...
Yeah, NYSERDA is the backbone of pretty much all the programs that we're offering, but at this point the utilities are the ones that will be passing the rebates and incentives via the contractor. That's why it's really important that if you're interested in doing this, you make sure you're doing it with a participating contractor. If you go to a contractor that's not involved with the program, they're not connected to tap into those rebates and incentives. So yeah, best to, and we encourage people to get multiple assessments from all different contractors, as people would do anyway for their homes. Okay, does that answer it? And also, I have some sign-up information here if you want to get on the email list, or if you would like any other additional information. So when this is over, we can talk. Feel free to just ask.
Are there any questions did you see any questions from Facebook Live?
No.
Okay, so we're live streaming this. Are there any questions from anybody else who's here? If you guys have questions, we can also take them after. If there's any sort of overarching question that would benefit everybody from knowing, please let us know. Thank you all so much for participating today. We really appreciate it. We have a wonderful partnership here. Feel free to volunteer. We love volunteers for any of our sustainability programs. And if you have any questions, Lauren is here to answer them. And right after. Thank you.